guys, welcome and welcome back. My name is Raquelle. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Clearly you are already interested in what I have to say. I'm going to be talking about some of March 2020 faves and just touching on a little bit of product and on a few products that definitely weren't worth your money. So if you're interested in seeing what I loved and what I did not love and possibly return, you're more than welcome to continue to watch. Let's just go ahead and jump right in. I don't even know what to call this. This was just a spark of creativity. I don't know. Alpha maybe? So I don't have too many favorites. I just have a few products that are worth mentioning and a couple that are worth mentioning so you can save your money. And I'm just gonna start with that because I wanna end the video on a positive note. So you guys probably saw me using the new Urban Decay Wired palette. That was the worst purchase of 2020 so far. The colors were so fluffy and non-pigmented, like seriously, they weren't even adhering. It was such a struggle to use it. I used a couple of the colors that were meant for your face and body for a blush, which is really pretty, but like I'm not gonna spend $40 on a palette that I only can use for a blush. It just didn't make sense. So for the first time in like 6 months, I actually returned a palette. Usually I will keep it and try to make it work, but that one I just could not make it work, and I didn't want to have any dissatisfied clients if I put it in my kit, you know, so I just thought it was best to go back and get my money. So I did actually switch out that palette and I picked up their Naked Skin Fix foundation instead. And this actually has been a real staple item for the last month or so. And again, I picked up the shade 70 WO, which is warm orange, which usually I would steer towards a neutral foundation. But I felt like the foundation that I was using, even though I loved the formula, the pigment was just a little bit too light for my skin, so I decided to go a shade darker. So I picked up this warm orange, and when it oxidizes and everything, like it's just a really good shade. So I really like this foundation. It stays all day and it doesn't oxidize to a different color. So that I exchanged the palette for this, and it was an even exchange. It was the same exact money. So it's not like I am bashing Urban Decay. That palette literally just was not for me. All right, so for concealers, oh my gosh. So I had to pick two because these are so bomb. And I bought that. I honestly was skeptical on both of them. I thought they were gonna be overpriced and cakey or too creamy and like just make me look oily, and I was completely misled. These are definitely worth your coins. Oh my gosh, these are so good. So this is the Hourglass Vanish Veil, and I'm in the shade Teak, and then for the Pat McGrath, I'm in the shade M18. And even though they're both the same color, they are different formulas, and they are just really good. They are a luxury item. So the Pat McGrath Labs, this is my newest concealer purchase. I've been using this so much, and I try not to use it as much because I want to keep it. And Sephora is not open, and in order for me to get it, I would have to order it online and not be able to go back into the store. So I'm just trying to use this sparingly because, I mean, where do I have to go really? When I'm released from this quarantine, I want to be able to rock this in person. And this is just really good as well. This is more of a drier finish. This is exceptionally creamy, but not creamy like oily. Just creamy, and it will dry down, but it's not going to dry down super. It's just a creamier formula than this one. So both of these, I feel like I have to have both just because they're that good. So two face products that I just would like to touch on briefly are the Morphe Glamour Bronze. This is in the shade Leader. Now I mentioned this in one of my previous videos, the new makeup. If you hadn't checked that out, you should definitely go check it out. But this is really good. This was the dupe for my Fenty Beauty Mocha Mami bronzer. Now this is, it's a different formula and it's a different shade, but it kind of looks the same, if that makes sense. All I'm saying is that this is worth your money, and I would count this as a dupe for the Fenty Beauty. It could not replace my Fenty Beauty, but this is a close alternative that I definitely will reach for and use, of course, and get more shades to put into my kit because it's more affordable. I really do like this. They really did think through the formula. It's not an exact dupe for Fenty. Fenty is the more luxury brand, of course, but I promise you this is running close second, promise. And also I did like this. This is Dior. I have a thing with Dior makeup. I love Dior. I love Dior's Face and Body Backstage. I just really do. That is just my favorite luxury, like luxury brand, not like luxury just makeup, but like luxury, like Jean Musset or YSL. It goes Dior and then YSL. I love their products. Their makeup products are so good, and I don't see a lot of people really steering towards the product. So I'm here to tell you, this Dior makeup collection is bomb. So I was like, I know I'm gonna love it. So I just went ahead and swatched this the last time Sephora was open. And this is the Backstage Glow Face Backdoor Face Glow Palette. And I got the shades Glitz. You guys, this is just such a beautiful palette. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and swatch these for you guys because I just want to show you that these are all different shades and they're so pretty. And I've been using this for my face highlight, and I've also used it on my eyes as an eyeshadow, and there's no chunky glitter in this, and you can mix and match and customize this palette to your liking. It is just so beautiful. I don't know how I'm gonna get this swatch in there, but we're gonna do it. Just a very beautifully formulated highlighting quad than I haven't came across in a very long while. I usually steer towards my loose highlighter, my Anastasia Beverly Hills, and that's pretty much it. I did like the Dose of Colors X Desi Katie collection, Chasing the Sun. I have no idea where it is, so I've just been sticking with one highlighter, but I feel like I can actually switch it up and have confidence with this highlighting quad because it is so good. Alright, so a palette that I literally have to stop myself from using like all the time just to have some type of variety in my everyday routine is this new Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. You guys have seen me use it numerous times. I reviewed it. I love it. It is just such a great palette, and I've been dipping into the neutrals of the palette rather than just the beautiful oranges and pinks and yellows. So it can be an everyday palette because it does have the shimmers and everything. It's just so pretty. This is my favorite palette at the moment. I really suggest you guys go get it. I wish I had a discount code for you for more free, but I don't. But it is affordable. It's under $50 and you get so many shades. There's so many things you can do with this palette, and it just screams springtime. So I've really been trying to treat my skin. I've just been really trying to figure out what works for my skin, what doesn't work for my skin, what it reacts negatively, and this is so good. This is the Hydrating Milky Serum by Pixie Beauty. So this is like a luxury drugstore brand, but this serum is so hydrating and it absorbs into your skin immediately, so you can just breeze through your makeup application and it doesn't create any type of rolling off of your skin or anything. It is such a great formula and well thought through. I'm obsessed with Pixie products, and especially this collection. It is so good. I say that with like every one of Pixie's collection because it's like the last one is the next one is always better than the last. It's just a really good company. This is a revitalizing skin boost, and it has the vitamin E to protect and nourish and strengthen your skin. You could use this for the morning and for night, and I've definitely been using it for both, and I definitely will be getting more. And now a thing for my brows that I hadn't been usually using, I haven't used this in like 3 years. So the 24-hour brow setter. I usually steer towards the Gimme Brow, but this just popped back up, and I've really just been loving it, how it places the brow hairs, and it just looks I mean, it just looks like not drawn in. It just looks like full brows. I really have been loving this, and I have a few of these, so I'm gonna be reaching for these more and trying to step outside of my comfort zone, because when I like something, I just use it over and over, and I don't put any type of variety into my routine. That's why I picked this up, and I'm just loving it so much again. Now, the very last thing that I'll be talking about and featuring for my favorites is this Mattifying Continuous Mist by Morphe. This was just released, and this is so good. I really like this. It smells very fresh. I would say like apples. It smells like apples, and it sets, and you're matte, but you're not too matte to where you're dry and cakey and it doesn't cake your makeup up. It's a perfect formulated setting mist, and I really like it. Like the NY Air mattifying spray, you can see the mattifying in this. This mattifies in a different way. It locks your makeup in and it doesn't make you look dry, but you are still matte, if that makes sense. So I definitely would suggest picking this up. I got this from Ulta, and you guys already know Ulta has like the best reward system, so you get money off. So I got $6 off of this, and I think it was $12, so I got it for half price. So I would definitely try this and invest in this. They do also have the luminous one that I just ordered, so I'm gonna try that one out and bring it into my channel as well. Alright guys, so that is my March favorites. Thank God I'm staying sane. It is April, it is my birthday month. I'm trying to be optimistic. I am supposed to be on a plane getting out of the country, and that is not happening. So at this time, what can I do? Just bring things into my channel and share things with you. If you guys have any suggestions, or if you want to see me review anything, of course, my comments are always open, and I'm always open-minded for suggestions and anything you guys would like to see. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. It helps me more than you know. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all here in my next video.